should be. I'll give them to you now. I'm not getting the camera up here. What you doing? So I'm wondering if I need to change something. Okay. Like I said, that's supposed to be green. It's not. So I was making sure it wasn't stuck on the old board. So you can redo it. You kind of. You are.
Right, getting ready here for Ames Orange, first game.
We have to see if you see that.
Sioux City tournament. First game for Phantom Black. right, we've got bump and net. We've got Breyer and Metcalf. We got a new stick. Used to see a white stick. On defense, Taylor, Alec, and Nate on forward. Ooh, we got a short bench over there. All right, puck is down back to Ames. Sends it up into the zone. He's going to get a shot towards bump. He's going to attempt to cover it, but he loses it. He'll take it around the backside out front. Ooh, shot and over his shoulder. Clears the net though, so it doesn't go in. Back to Ames on defense. They take a shot. Blocked down by defense in front. Swings it around, sends it up the boards, up to Alec. Alec gets it out into the zone. It's taken away by Ames. Ames comes away with it. Trip by Alec, they don't call it. Shot from Nate from the far side, and that goes in. Thought he had it covered, but it trickled through the 5-hole and in. The goal for Nate. All right, we got our MJ out there with Ainsley, Alec on defense, Hyatt on defense, and Dunn on the other wing over there. All right, puck is down. It's over to Dunn. Back to defense here to Hyatt. Hyatt's going to try to send it up, but Ames gets it down. Alex sends it up. It's back to Ames there on the blue line. They send it. Alex whacking it back in. He's playing a little game of pass through the neutral zone here. Ames sends it back. Alex sends it back. Trying to get it through, but Ames comes away with it. They're on it. Oh, puck is going through though. She doesn't get her stick on it fast enough to get a shot off. Goes behind the goal line. Ainsley skating it through the neutral zone. She gets it up into the zone. She's chasing it down. Ames is going to send it back. MJ is there. He's going to send it back around. He's going to go to the far side. Hyatt's skating up to get it. Ames is going to send it out into the neutral zone here. They're going to pass it over. Alex trying to trip him up, but can't. They do get a shot towards net. Bump saves it. Up to Hyatt. They got it in the corner. It's back to Ames defense. They fire up and take a shot. It's over to Metcalf. Metcalf's going to send it up the boards to Nate. Down for icing. All right, back behind the net. Up front to Breyer. Breyer's going to send it up into the neutral zone. Keeps going with it. Gets it into the zone. Backs it to Nate. Nate sends it back to Breyer. Breyer sends it around the net. Eddie's going to back there and take it. Ames sends it out to Breyer there. Breyer's going to take a shot. It's blocked down in front. Ames is trying to get it out. They do get it into the neutral. Nate's putting pressure on him though. Breyer puts pressure on him. He gets the puck back to Nate. Nate tries to get it in the zone, but tipped off by Ames. Again, just messing with it here in the neutral zone, back and forth. Down by Mason. Ames gets it off the boards back to Metcalf. Metcalf's going to send it over to Breyer. Back to Ames. Ooh, Nate gets in there though. He gets it and he's going with it, but Ames is there to take it out back to the neutral zone. Little shove there from Fodor. Knocks him down. Puck is back to Eddie here. Eddie's going to skate it in. Get a shot, Eddie. He gets a shot, but it's blocked down by defense in front. Ames has it up the boards out into neutral. It's picked up by Hyatt. Hyatt's going to send it up to Nate off the boards, but it goes past into the zone. Ames hits it out. Mason gets knocked down. And for an offside. Score is 0-1 or 1-0 Hawks. I have an issue with the scoreboard, so I don't believe it's showing up on the screen. Right, along the boards here with Alec. Alec tips it up to Ainsley. Ainsley's going to skate it in, but it's knocked off by Ames back to the neutral. They got to get offsides. They don't. All right, puck is down back to Alec. Alec sends it into the corner. Ames is going to go get it, take it behind the net. We're going to send it up. Alec's going to send it back into the corner. It goes past Ainsley and around. Connor's going for it, goes past Connor. Up to Metcalf. Metcalf is battling along the boards with Ames. Ainsley's going to go into help. Trying to move the puck. There it goes. Back into the corner. MJ is going for it. He gets knocked down, attempting to check the Ames player. Ainsley comes away with this, passes it out to Connor. Connor tries to get a shot, but Ames is there to take it. Ainsley gets a stick on it. Can't get a shot off, though. Goes behind the net. Picked up by Ames. Ames sends it back to their... Oh, Hyatt's going to keep it in off of that, but Ames does pick it up then and circles back around. Tries to pass it over, but off the skates of Connor, so the pass doesn't go through. Back to Alec in the corner. He tries to clear it out, but Ames keeps it in. They pass over to front. He can't get a shot off. Hyatt's going to push him out back. Oh, no. They got it back out front. 5-4 goal on Bant. They're tied up 1-1. 6:34 in the first. All right, puck is down back to Ames. Ames sends it up to the boards in the corner here. It's going to get picked up by Breyer, and they're going to call icing. I wonder if I can get that to connect now that I'm on the right one. I think you got to go score. You got to start scoring first. That's why. Ames has it behind the net. They send it over to the far boards. Picked up by Ames. Ames is going to pass it up to neutral. Eddie's going to pick it up. Eddie's going to pass it over to Nate. Back to Ames. Ames passes it up to neutral. They get it into the zone. Mason's trying to stop them. Both Masons on him there. It's back in the neutral zone. Ames. Oh, Mason tried to get a stick on it, but did not. Sent up by Metcalf up to Nate. Nate passes it over to Fodor. Fodor's trying to keep control, but he's got two Ames on him. That takes him down. Into the boards they go. Puck's back out front to Nate. Nate sends a shot, but it's deflected up. Oh! That's a goal! That's a goal! Up and in the air and behind the goalie and in. There we go. Now 2-1, 5:42 left in the first. All right, we got MJ, Ainsley, and Dunn out there with Alec and Hyatt on defense. Ames comes away with it off the face-off. Alec's going to send it back up. MJ gets a stick on it, gets it further into the zone up to Ainsley. Ainsley tries to pass it over to Connor. Connor presses it back out front to Ainsley. Tries to get it over to MJ. Ames intercepts it. They got to clear the zone here now. Got to get off, MJ. All right, puck is down. Ainsley sends it into the zone where Ames is going to send it back up to the boards. It's going to go into our zone. Pass bump there. Hyatt is going to send it up to Dunn. It goes through and back into neutral. Ames is going to pick it up. Ames is going to send it over to the player on the boards here. He sends it out to the center. Ainsley gets on it. They send it back the opposite way where Hyatt's going to chase it down. Hyatt's going to skate it up, but Ames is there to tip it off his stick. He stays with her though, pushes her over to the boards. Hyatt takes it back, pushes it further behind and skates it around the far side. Tries to pass it up, but Ames is there. Connor's trying to get a stick on it. He does get it out of the zone. Ames passes it over. They get it in. They take a shot. Saved by Bant. All right, still up at the moment, 2-1. 4:30 left in the first. Puck is down. It's picked up by Nate, but goes too far off the stick where Ames taps it back in. Nate does get a stick on it on the far side and he gets it out of the zone. Fodor goes for it, but he misses the puck. Goes back into neutral. Metcalf's trying to get it, but it's set back into the corner. Eddie's going for it. He sends it around over to Breyer. Breyer takes a look. He's trying to get it through. It's along the boards with Ames. Got Mason now trying to send it out up to Breyer. Breyer sends it out into the neutral. Taylor's going for it. Gets it passed over to Nate. Nate misses the pass, goes through over the boards. Nate chucks Ames up against the boards. He's got the puck. He's going into the zone. Trying to anyway, but he's got Ames on him. He's going to skate around Eddie. Loses it. Puck goes to the corner. Ames is going to pick it up. They try to send it back out. They get it out into neutral. Metcalf's going to chase it down. He's got one coming on him. He sends it up to Nate. Nate loses it to Ames. Ames gets it back into the zone here. Metcalf going after him. He's got it out front. Saved by Bump and a cover. Puck is back to Ames on defense. They fire up and take a shot off the leg pad of Alec in front. Try to take another shot. Deadened by Eddie there. Ames has it behind the net. They send it out front, but pass is missed. It clears out into neutral. Nate's going for it. He gets a stick on it and sends the puck to the boards. Get it into the zone. They're trying to get it further into the zone. There he goes. He gets it back behind the net. It's going to get picked up by Ames. Ames is going to send it up the boards. Back to Alec. Alec sends it in, but it's wide, tries to get it to Ainsley. All right, Ames has it. Alec keeps it in the zone, though, as they try to move it out. It's over on the blue line there. All right, Nate comes away with it. He's moving it. It's back. Ainsley's got it. Ainsley fires it towards the net, but stopped by Ames in front. Ames sends it back out to Hyatt. Hyatt sends it in, but it hits Ames in front there. Alec tries to move it in further. Ames is sending it back out. They tip it past Hyatt. They're racing for it. Alec gets over there, takes a knee as Ames takes a shot, but it's deflected high and to the glass on the close side here. It's back into neutral. Ainsley and Eddie are going for it. It's back to Ames. They send it back into neutral. Hyatt picks it up. Hyatt sends it over to Nate on the far side. He tries to send it over to Eddie, but Ames intercepts it. Ames is going for it up the boards here. Mason's coming in. He's trying to tip him off. He does push him further into the corner, gets his stick on it, and gets it taken away from Ames at least. Ames sends it back to the Near side here to Eddie. Eddie has the puck. He moves it up. Tries to hit Connor, but it bounces off the boards and goes back to Ames here on their defense. They send it up into the zone. Metcalf is there. He's going to take it. Oh, they're going to call icing. Metcalf didn't get a stick on it. All right, puck is down. Mason's trying to get it out front. He does, but Ames is there to tip it up to their player. They get it into the neutral zone. Breyer tips it off, and then they get offsides. All right, puck is down. Mason tips it back to defensive Ames there, who sends it up. Battle along the blue line here for it. Ames comes away with it. Takes a shot towards bump and save. Sent back to Ames on defense. He's going to send it into the corner. Breyer gets there. He's trying to move it out, but Ames swoops in and takes it behind the net. They get it out front there. Up to Connor. Connor passes it over to Fodor. The pass goes through, though, to the boards here where Ames is going to pick it up. They pass it over to the far side. Metcalf sweeps in and takes it. Passes it, get a tip up to Connor. Connor gets it into the zone. He passes it over to Fodor, but Ames is there to get their stick on it and mess him up. He's got it on the boards. Battling to keep it in. MJ gets a stick on it, sends it in. It's up to Fodor. Fodor tries, he does get a grip on it. He takes the shot, but catches the defenseman in front. Puck clears the zone. It's picked up by Nate as he's coming out of the box. Ames gets it now. He's going to skate it. He's got Metcalf on him. Soft shot towards the net for a cover. We've got 7 seconds left in the first. We're up 2-1. Puck is down back to Alec. Alec sends it up to Nate. Nate's going to get it into neutral. Takes a shot towards net. And that's end of period 1. You want me to try to restart this or this? So I accidentally had to get into the game. And then I went into the B because I realized I was in the B. I didn't believe it, so when I saw it, I nobody else. We'll survive. They get blocked for the music a lot.
What?
They get blocked for the music a lot.
You know, but if we put something in there, then I have to go.
Mine still does, and the sideline says that by automatically about how you go. Only likes the music.
If there's something in the description about all the rights to anything, it's going to be blocked.
Alright. Starting period 2. All right, puck is down. Mason gets it off the face-off to Metcalf. Metcalf sends it up the boards. He's going to get picked up by Ames. They're going to circle it around, send it up to neutral. Banks off the boards and goes down behind for icing.
People that are streaming so that they have a roster on there.
Can you edit it and do it like that?
So,
All right, Ames has it. They get it up into neutral. They're going here. They're going hard. Breyer gets over there and tries to intercept the shot, but the shot does go. It is wide, though. Does not hit bump. Another shot goes wide of the net. Back out front. He's wide open there. He takes the shot, but goes wide. You guys got to get on him. Don't let him get shots. Come on. All right, Breyer gets it out. It goes back to defense. It clears. Nate's going for it. There you go, Nate. All right, it's back to Ames here. Ames sends it over to the near side. Breyer's going after him. He does get a stick on it. He passes it to Metcalf. Metcalf sends it right up to Ames there right in the middle. They do take a shot. It's blocked down by Metcalf's stick. They take a shot from the side there, and it's wide. Over on the far boards, Eddie tries to send it up to Nate, but Ames intercepts it. They send it back. Breyer intercepts it. He sends it up to Nate. Nate's going to turn. He's going to get it into the zone here. He gets past Ames. He takes a shot right to the goalie's glove. All right, Ames is battling for it off the face-off. It gets back to Connor. Connor tips it back to Alec. Alec tries to take a shot, but gets caught up in the leg pads. She tries to send it up to her partner, but Alec intercepts it. It's picked up by Ainsley. They're battling for it. It gets tipped back to Ames. He sends it back to the boards where Connor picks it up here. Connor goes into the zone with it. He passes it over to Ainsley. Ainsley takes a shot, but it's up and over the stick of the defenseman over the net. Trying to get it out. Heide gets a stick on it. Ames does come away with it and gets it into the neutral zone. She passes it over to her partner, who gets it into the zone. We got Alec going for it. Alec tries to send it back up, but hits the boards. Oh, he passes it over to Connor. Connor passes it back up to Alec in the neutral zone. He gets it into the zone, but Ames is there. They're battling along the boards. Ames comes away with it, gets it back out. Connor sends it back in. It's going to be offsides on Ainsley. Still sitting at 2-1. 9:49 left in the second. Got Nate, Fodor, and Taylor out there with Metcalf and Breyer. All right, puck is down. It's into our zone here, but Ames is trying to get out. Eddie taps it into the corner. Nate's going for it. Ames is going to send it up. Eddie stops it. It's stuck in his feet. Can't get a stick on it. Ames kicks it out to Nate. Nate gets a stick on it and then does a little pirouette there. Sent back to defense. Defense sends it into the corner. Ames tries to set it out back to Eddie. It's like deja vu. Eddie takes a shot towards net. Goes behind after the goalie stopped it and sent it behind the net. Sent around to Ames here. He gets it out into the neutral ice. He sends it towards net. Bump saves and picked up by Breyer. Breyer tries to send it up to Nate. Puck goes through though, and that's going to be for icing. Puck is down. Ames pushes it towards the net. Alec gets a stick on it and brings it around, but tipped off by Ames, who takes the shot, saved by Bump. Another save. Picked up by Nate. Nate gets it out into neutral. He's going for it, but Ames gets it off the stick there at the blue line. Sitting on the blue line, so Fodor skates it in. Nate's got it on the boards. He takes the shot towards the goalie and glove save. shot from Hyatt just wide of the net there. Ames is going to pick it up off the rebound from behind. They're going to get it into neutral. He's going to take a shot, or tries to pass it over, but Hyatt was there to get in the way and stop it. Battling for it here on the goal line. Ames trying to send it out front. Does get it out front. Get on it, get on it, get on it. Oh! That was a lot going on in front of the net there, but they get the puck cleared. Ames has it behind. They're going to pass it back and forth. It goes over to Ainsley. She's going to pick it up on the board. She tries to send it back to defense, but Ames got a stick on it. Back to Alec. Alec takes a shot. It's deflected off the sticks in front to behind the net. Nate sends it back out front. It's back to Hyatt on defense. He's going to wind up and take a shot, but it's blocked down in front by Ames. Another shot towards the net, but goalie gets his leg pad on it. Puck goes behind the net. Ames trying to get it out. Alec keeps it in, passes it over to Hyatt. Hyatt takes another shot down in front. Ainsley's got it. She's trying to get a backhand, but she's knocked down. Shot goes through the crease and over towards the boards. Can't keep it in, but Hyatt picks it up at neutral ice. He's going to circle it back around here, sends it down into the corner. Ames is going to pick it up behind the net. Ainsley's on him. He gets out to Nate. Nate tries to take a shot, but wide of the net. Ainsley's going for it on the sideboards here. It's up to Ames in the neutral, but Hyatt keeps it, tries to keep it in, but we're offside. All right, we got Connor, Ainsley, and MJ out there with Metcalf and Breyer on defense. All right, Ames comes away from the face-off with it. She's going to skate it in. Breyer gets a stick on it, but she gets it cleared. She does get a shot towards net. Ooh, they tried to backhand it in, but they missed the net. It went wide. Bump was stuck over on the far side there. Ames has it at neutral ice. Sending it in. Metcalf's going to go for it. He's got one coming on him. Takes a look. He sends it up again to Ames. Ames takes the backhand shot wide of the net. Metcalf trying to get it out over to Connor. Connor goes past Connor to Ames. They take a shot, but wide. Circles around to the far side. She's trying to get it back to defense. Breyer steps in, and Ainsley gets in there. She comes away with it. She's got Connor. Passes it over to Connor. Connor gets a shot off, but it's right to the goalie, and he covers. Good pass by Ainsley over to Connor. Still 2-1, 6:10 left in the second. All right, we got Nate and Fodor out there with Taylor, and then Hyatt and Alec on defense. All right, puck is down. Nate has it on his stick. He gets it to Fodor. Fodor tries to take a shot, but Ames is there to send it to the boards. It's wrapped around. Hyatt sends it over to Alec. Alec, goes to take a shot, but he misses the puck. Ames gets it up into neutral. Alec's battling to keep it back this way. He does get it up to Eddie. Eddie gets it up to Fodor. Fodor tips it to Nate. Nate goes in with it. Gets around Ames. He backhands it towards the goalie. He makes a save, but it deflects out. Ames going to pick it up and send it out into neutral ice. Alec gets a stick on it. Gets it back out to the neutral ice. It goes past Eddie back to Ames. Ames is going to send it up the boards. Hits off a Fodor skate. Alec going for it. They send it back in and around. Ames is going to pick it up. Sends it out to defense. It goes out. Going for it. Oh, Alex sweeps in. That's going to be a penalty. Oh, they're not going to call that, though. All right, so, now they're fighting in the corner there. Keep it clean, keep it clean. Right, Nate's coming away with it. He gets it into neutral, passes it through the legs, but goes to Ames. Ames is going to shoot hard down. Deflects off the shin pad of Alec over to the boards. Ames is going for it. They get it behind the net. Bump, get out of the net. What are you doing? All right, battling on the boards there with Hyatt. Puck comes out to Fodor. Fodor looking for Nate to go, I think, but Nate doesn't, so Fodor starts skating with it. He gets it passed over to Eddie. Eddie gets it into the zone. It's going to go behind the boards. Nate's going to get back there and pick it up. It's on the side here. Hyatt goes in for it, but Ames gets it out into neutral. Going to get picked up by Breyer. Breyer's going to send it up to Eddie. Eddie tips it to the boards. He sends it up and in. Ames is going to pick it up. They're going to send it back out. They got a guy wide open there at neutral ice. He gets a shot. Ooh, deflected off the stick of Breyer. Breyer's going to pick it up behind and take it around. Ames gets there and sends it back towards center where Nate's going to pick it up. Nate's looking for a pass. There's no one to pass to. He's got Ames all over him. Does get it through them up to Eddie. Eddie's going to skate it in. Ooh, he gets tripped up. Puck on the boards there. Ames sends it behind the net. Metcalf keeps it in on the blue line here. Fodor tries to keep it in, but Ames tips it out. Metcalf keeps it in. He gets it to Fodor. Come on, Fodor. Oh, Fodor goes to take a shot and is knocked out by Ames. Get up, Mason. Get it back out there. All right, Fodor takes it behind the net. He's trying to get a pass off, but he's got Ames on him. He gets it out to center. Goes to Eddie. Eddie turns and takes a shot, but down backhand by Nate. Goalie's going to get a piece of it on the side of his leg pad and get a glove on it to cover. Had it going in the right direction. Almost slid past. All right, Ainsley's battling for it. It gets over to MJ. MJ tries to send it out front. No one's there. Ames is trying to get it out. Stuck in the feet there. Gets over to the boards. Alec keeps it in. Ames picks it up behind the net. Connor tries to interfere, but it goes through to Hyatt. Hyatt sends it towards the net, but Ames is there to intercept it. They send it out to neutral. Alec keeps it in. Nope, ref's going to call offsides on that. All right, Ainsley wins the face-off. Tries to get it back to Alec. It goes through. Alec's going to chase it down. He's going to send it up over the rafters, knocked down by Ames, and they're going to call hand pass. .59 left in the second, still sitting at 2-1. Puck is back to Ames. Ames sends it into the zone. It's going to go behind the net. Alec is going after it. He's going to meet up with Ames here. Sends it up. Puck is deflected out into the center, back to defensive Ames, who takes the shot, goes wide. Go get it, MJ. Another shot towards the net, but it's deflected down in front. Another goes wide. Bump is like a fish out of water there for some reason. Flopping around. All right, Alec has it here. Gets it up into neutral. Ainsley got over just a second before Alec got the puck over. All right, Mason wins the face-off. It gets over and goes through Taylor to the sideboards. Breyer's going in fast for it. He sends it into the corner and around behind the net. Nate's going for it. He meets up with Ames there. They're trying to keep it in. Gets back to Metcalf. Metcalf sends it in, but it's deflected off. The defense Ames in there, or offense Ames, and they get it out. Racing for it here. Get there, Metcalf. Metcalf is going to send it back up to Breyer. He's got Ames on him now. Eddie sends it out into neutral. Nate's going for it. Eddie gets there. Nate goes towards the net. Right there, Nate! Oh, what? Backhand shot attempt. How that didn't go in. Oh, my gosh. Nate had a wide open net, and the goalie got his leg pad over there, made the stop. Too bad he didn't get some air on that. All right, Metcalf sends it towards the net. Goes wide. Eddie's there to get a stick on it. Nate's going to pick it up behind the net, take it to the far side. He's looking to move it here. He moves it up to Eddie. Eddie turns and takes a shot, but wide. Metcalf picks it up and puts it in the corner. Here we go. Up 3-1, 1:22 left in the second here. Ames comes away with it off the face-off. Hawks get a stick on it though and intercept that shot attempt. Oh, they come away with it again. Nate's got it. He's got Fodor with him. They get it into the zone. Nate's got a breakaway here, kinda. Takes the shot, saved by the goalie. He skated away from Ames on him there. Had a nice shot attempt. All right, Ames has it back out into neutral ice here. They get wide open for a shot. Breyer goes on him though and kind of gets in the way. He does get a shot off, but goes wide. It's going to get picked up on the far side by Mason. He trips over the red line with a little help from Ames into the ref. Ames sends it back out into neutral. It's going to get picked up by Breyer. Breyer's going to send it. Nope, he's going to turn it back around. Tries to send up the boards, but Ames is going to send it back deeper. They get it there. They're going to take a shot right to bump and save. Puck is down. Ames is fighting to keep control. Ames kind of gets it towards the net, but Metcalf is there to send it back. Or not Metcalf, Alec. All right, Nate's got it. He gets it into the zone. Hyatt's got it. Hyatt takes a shot down by the leg pad of the player in front. Ames is going to skate away with it. Show shot towards Bant. He's going to send it to the corner instead of covering it, and that's end of period 2. What? Yeah, that's not unusual anymore. All right, we got Eddie and Fodor and Nate out there with Breyer and Metcalf. On defense, Fodor skates it in and takes a shot, gets saved by the goalie. Puck is down back to Ames. Ames tries to send it up, but doesn't get enough power behind it. The other Ames player does. They get it tipped up and out into neutral. Ooh, he takes the pass over in front. He doesn't get a stick on it. Bumps falling all over the ice again. All right, they get it out into neutral here. He's going to slowly go towards the goalie. He's going to tip it up right to Nate, though. Oh, Nate gets another shot, but it goes wide. That was a misplay by the goalie there. Oh. All right, Fodor's got it. He's going towards the net. Gets tipped off by Ames. It's back to Metcalf. Metcalf tries to take a shot, but Ames deadens it. And moving it out in neutral. Metcalf keeps it in. He winds up and takes another shot. Deflected off the stick of Ames over to the boards. Ames is going to take it out front. They send it up. Breyer gets a stick on it. He keeps it in. He gets it up back into the zone. Where Ames is going to take it behind the net. Got Nate on him. Nate comes away with it. Nate's trying to get it out front. Ames tips it back. Nate has it again. He's looking to get it out front. He's got him tied up. Ames has it on the near side here. Gets it passed up. Breyer takes a shot, but wide of the net. Right up to Eddie. Eddie, it goes through Eddie. Oh, goes past Metcalf. Ames is going for it, but Breyer's getting over there. Keep with it, Breyer. Keep with the Breyer. Oh, he takes him down. Again, no call on that. We're trying to move it out. Metcalf gets a stick on it, gets it up to Nate. Nate's going to get it into neutral. He's going to go towards the goalie. He's going to let it go past. Back to Taylor. Taylor's got it on the sideboard. Tries to send it out front. Goes through. Mason's going for it. He's got two Ames on him. He gets through him. Loses the puck. He has it behind the net. Tries to get it out front, but it's deflected off the skates. Back over to Ames. She's going to move it up. Tries to pass it to her partner, but she missed the shot, or missed the pass. She does pick it up, though, and gets it into the zone. Metcalf is there to take it away, but Ames does have it. Passes it out front, goes through the crease and over to the far boards, where Nate and Fodor are kind of messing with it. They get it cleared out of the zone. Towards the goalie. Ames is going to send it around to the far side. Ames is going to pick it up, but Ames is there to intercept. Tips it back to Hyatt. Hyatt takes it up to Ainsley. Ainsley tries to tip it back to Hyatt, but Ames got in the way, so it clears the zone. Alec has it here now. Alec gets it into the zone. He loses it. He's trying to get it. It gets over to Hyatt. Hyatt winds up and takes the shot, but blocked down by Ames in front. Back. Shot again and stopped by Ames in front there, and puck is out of play. All right, 9:03 left in the game. We're up 3-1. We're going to have MJ, Ainsley, Connor, Alec, and Hyatt. All right, puck is down. Ames sends it out into neutral. Alec is going to send it back, and they're going to call Alec for a high stick. They're not going to call the interference Brian.
That is the last name.
On which one? Oh, this kid right here? Yeah. All right, puck is down. Ainsley gets it tipped off the face-off back to Ames. Ames takes a shot off the shin pad of Ainsley out into neutral. We're going to race for it here now. Ames is going to get there first and whacks it back. Ames picks it up. He's going to get it out. Hyatt's there to get it off of his stick and interfere. And offside. Oh, they're going to go from back over here. What do they call that? It wasn't offside. Oh. Okay, offside's on this end. All right, puck is down. Ames picks it up. Metcalf is there to mess them up and send it up to the red line. He sends it back down. Metcalf sends it back out. Picked up by Nate. They're going to call hand pass. Second hand pass of the game. Puck is down. Ames comes. Oh, well, Ames came away with it. Then Eddie hits it back up. Fodor's got it. Fodor's going to skate it in. He's got two on him. He takes a stop there. He's trying to regroup himself. But Ames takes it and sends it out into the neutral zone where Metcalf picks it up. Metcalf is going to send it up to center there to Nate. Nate's going to, or no, it's Mason. Fodor loses it though. Ames is trying to get it out, and they do get it out into neutral. Gonna skate, he passes it. Oh, they get a deflection out front. Oh, whoa. Holy cow. Oh, puck is still loose. I thought Bump had it covered. Did not. He's kind of playing weird today. I don't know. All right, Nate's got it. Nate sends it over to Eddie. Eddie takes a shot, but leg saved by the goalie to the far side. Ainsley gets a stick on it. Back to Nate. Nate takes another shot out to the goalie. Goalie sends a rebound out, but it's another shot and saved by the goalie from Ainsley. All right, they clear it out into neutral. Metcalf has it. He sends it back here to Breyer. Breyer's going to turn and go with it. Oh, Ames is going to try to take him out. Probably some retaliation from what happened earlier. All right, puck is down. They're just kind of passing it back and forth here along the boards. Breyer comes away with it. He winds up and takes a shot. Misses the net. Goes wide. Over to the far side to Ames. They're going to move it up into neutral. We got Hyatt over there. Hyatt pushes the player off and knocks her down. Puck goes around and it's picked up by Breyer, who sends it to neutral up to Nate. Nate's going to skate it down. We got the Ames player still laying on the ice. That goes up and over the goalie. No rebound attempt made. And they're going to blow the whistle. So I think she fell back and maybe hit her head on the ice when she fell down. All right, she's up now. All right, face off here. That ref ain't messing around.
No,
All right, Ames has it. Eddie has it in his feet there. Gets it to his stick. Gets it to Nate. Another shot by Nate. There we go. He gets one in there. Second one for Nate. He's had a lot of shots, so. All right, we're up 4-1. 6:20 left in the game. Right off the face-off, Nate's going to pick it up again. He takes another shot. Goalie saves it, but it's deflected. No rebound shot as Ames comes away with it. They move it up into neutral. Alex trying to tip it off his stick, but Ames moves around him over the boards. Alex intercepts with the pass there in front. Sent behind the net. Going to get picked up by Nate. Nate tries to pass it over to Ainsley, but it's intercepted with Ames. Hyatt's battle along the boards for it. Gets out into neutral. Ames needs to clear. Got it at the red line here. Nate and Hyatt and Ainsley all going for it there. Puck is back to Alec. Alec can't quite get enough power behind it to get it up, and Ames tips it in and around the net. Alec gets up with Ames there in the corner, but Alec comes away with it. Loses it back to Ainsley. Ainsley tries to get it back up, and now it's just caught in traffic. Clears out into neutral. Ames is going to pick it up. They're going to circle it around and send it up and in. And that's going to be icing. All right, 5:15 left in the game, up 4-1. We got MJ, Connor, Ainsley, Breyer, and Metcalf. Sorry, it's Mason at center, forward. All right, back to Metcalf. Metcalf kind of loses his balance. He goes into the board, so he can't get there, and Ames tips it out. Breyer's racing for it for another icing call. Puck is down. Battling for it, Mason. All right, Fodor has it. Ames tips it off the stick. It's just sitting there dead. Ames is going to pick it up, and we're going to have a penalty call on Ames. interference. So we will go on a power play. All right, so we got Taylor and Fodor and Nate, Breyer, and Metcalf out there at a power play here, 5-on-4. All right, Mason sends it in. It's going to go behind the net. Ames sends it back out where it's picked up by Fodor. Fodor takes a shot. It's deflected, but hits the goalie's glove and down out in front where Ames is going to send it up. Picked up by Breyer on the blue line. He's going to wind up and take a shot. Goes through, and goalie's going to cover. All right, 4:20 left in the game. We got 1 minute and 2 seconds on the penalty. Puck is down back to Metcalf. Metcalf, ooh, gets it taken away from him. Ames has a breakaway. And Bant saves it. Send it around the net. All right, up to Taylor. Taylor gets it out into neutral. Breyer's got it. Breyer sends it up to Eddie. He tips it up to Nate. Nate's got to get his groove on here. He tries to take a shot, but leaves the puck behind. It's back to Breyer. Breyer's going to turn. He's got a clear shot here. He's got 3 coming at him, though, off the shin pad in front. Backhands it to the corner where Nate's going to get over there. Back to Breyer. Breyer sends it over. Eddie's going to pick it up. He sends it back to Metcalf. Metcalf's going to take a shot again off the shin pad at number 4 in front there. Puck's going to go down for icing. All right, 3 seconds left on the penalty. Had a good breakaway attempt there. All right, we got Ainsley, MJ, and Connor, and Alec, and Hyatt back out there. Back to Hyatt. Hyatt tips it in over Ames. Ames is going to backhand it out. Ames is full strength. Ames has it at neutral, and they're going in. She tries to get a shot up, but Hyatt's going to swoop in and take it and send it up into neutral. That's going to go down for icing. All right, 3:02 left. We're up 4-1. All right, same line out there. MJ, Ainsley, and Hyatt, and Alec, and Connor Dunn. All right, Ames tries to take a shot off MJ's pad in front. Ainsley's trying to get a stick on it. It's in some traffic here. Gets back to Hyatt. Hyatt moves it up. Ames comes in, though, and tries to get it back. Ainsley's trying to hit it up. Ames comes away with it. He takes a shot, but it's down in traffic in front. Ainsley gets it over to Alec. Alec gets it up into neutral, but runs into Ames. Ames goes down. The puck goes through. They send it back down to Hyatt. Let's go, Hyatt. Go, Hyatt. Hyatt sends it up to Connor, but Ames swooped in, and they're going to call a tripping. No, maybe just offsides. Offside. Well, hopefully it stuck to the metal there. All right, back to Metcalf here. Metcalf is going to swing it around the net. He sends it up the boards. Eddie tips it out into neutral. It's going to go down. Just past the goalie. Nate gets there. Oh, just in time. They're battling behind the boards for it. Got Fodor down. Porter getting pushed up against the boards. Eddie's going to go in and help. Nate's there doing some checking. They're going to call. All right, so that's a penalty on Ames again. So we'll be back on. Back on a power play for the rest of the, well, minute 53 left in the game, a minute 30 on the penalty. Nate takes a shot off the faceoff, goes wide. It's sent back from Eddie to Breyer, who is going to pass it over to Metcalf. Metcalf is going to wind up and take a shot. Goes through traffic in wide. Eddie gets it back out front, but it's tipped over. All right, Ames sends it up. Metcalf has it again. He takes another shot down in traffic out front. Porter trying to get a stick on it. Eddie keeps it in. Ames gets a stick on it and gets it out into neutral. Eddie gets a stick on it, gets it back out of the zone, so they have to turn and go the other way. It's picked up by Breyer then. Breyer loses it though. Ames picks it up. Metcalf is on him. Loses it back to Eddie. Eddie's going to send it into the zone. It's going to go behind the net. Picked up by Ames. Ames is going to send it down for an icing. MJ, Ainsley, and Connor out there with Alec and Hyatt. Finishing up here. 58 seconds left on the clock. All right, puck is over to Ainsley. It goes through to Hyatt. He tries to get a stick on it to get it further in the zone. Gets a little bit of it. Connor gets over there, gets it back to Hyatt. Hyatt winds up and takes a shot. Glove saved by the goalie. Puck is down. Ainsley's battling for it. Gets it over to Connor. Connor passes it back to Alec. Alec tries to get it in but can't. It's out into neutral by Ames. Connor turns and picks it up and sends it back into the corner. Ames is going to get it behind the net. Tries to send it up. They do get it out into neutral, or Hyatt's going to pick it up. He's going to take it around. Hyatt skates it in, takes the shot towards net and saves. Ames is full strength. We got 19 seconds left. Alec keeps it in. Sends it behind. Nobody's going for it. They're just going to let the puck roll along the boards. Connor's getting pressed up against the boards by Ames. Puck goes back to Hyatt. He sends it towards the net but goes wide. Ames is going to send it out. Alec picks it up. He takes the shot. Goes right into Ames' player, and that's the end of the game. All right, that's a win for the Hawks. First game of the tournament. 4-1 versus Ames Orange. It's a pretty good matchup for this team.